So I'm not sure how to start this video. Kind of the first time speaking my feelings on like a camera, but also just like giving advice. It's not. I've felt stuck before. That's what this video is about. Is feeling stuck. You know, it it's hard to push past. All of the accomplishments and non-accomplishments, all the failures. You feel like there's nothing I can do. Like what? I've reached my limit. How do I get out of this place? And that differs from people. That place might be really dark, and that place might be just like something really light. You just like you're kind of confused. You Um, and for that dark place, that normally stems from some experience that's hurt you. You I'll go into experience that I've gone through, and I felt really stuck. I did not know how to move on. I mean, and you know what? It was about a girl. I didn't know how to move on. Felt stuck to her. And your situation is just that person, that girl, but not a girl. It's that thing, whatever it is. And, when you get so obsessed with something and lose it, you don't know where to go. Um, and so what happened with me, um, and I'm not trying to make this about me, but for example, there was this girl, and I I based everything about her. Everything about my life was about her, you know. Um I started dating her in 8th grade. I was only like 13. Um she just kind of came into my life. She taught me everything I knew. Um and she was really like my only friend. She was the only person that I ever really hung around. I made everything about her. Hanging out with friends, she has to be there. Everything. Anything I wanted to do. I even brought her to my parents' wedding. That's how much I loved her. And, you know, being so young, and I don't really blame her, but she cheated on me. And, you know, she was my place of comfort and where I thought that I could really be myself and feel safe. And so when she did that, I was taken aback. I'm like, why would you ever do that to me? I feel safe with you. We've created this bond with each other. Why would you do that to somebody that you claim to love so deeply? Um, and she didn't know why. So the first time, there's many times. The first time I forgave her. I forgave her because that was my hard point. That's where I stood. That's my base. That's my foundation. That's what makes me me. So I have to keep that there. I can't get rid of her. I'm too far in. I, I love this girl. It's my thing. That is my waypoint where I always come back to when I fall. And so I kept her there. And she continued to cheat constantly. And, I kept forgiving her. until I really just couldn't take it anymore. I broke up with her. She ended up going to my best friend straight away. And I didn't know about this. I didn't know my best friend had done this. This was a week after I had broken up with her, right? And so I went back to her. And we never started a full relationship. And that's somewhat on me. She wouldn't start it with me, so I should have seen that. But that's on me because I should have seen that. I should have seen that coming. But what I'm about to explain, because obviously, but I had gone back with her, sort of, started talking, you know, all that fun stuff, teenager shit, and so fast forward, I find out um right before my birthday. So this is like right before March, February, late February of 2023. And I felt betrayed. Not just by her, but by my best friend. I also resided in my best friend. I mean, this was the one guy. This is the only other person other than her that I put my waypoint to. Because I hadn't lost her. I hadn't lost my foundation yet because I had gone back to her. So I wasn't quite stuck. I felt stuck. I felt so alone. And so I went back to her because that's all I knew. All I knew was her. And so when I found out that the two people that I trusted more than anything had gone behind my back and done something like that, because I don't mean like dating, they got together like that. And I felt so disgusted and mortified that that could happen to me. I try my hardest for these people, trying my hardest to progress with them, and they pushed me back. And I was so lost. I didn't know what to do. I had lost everybody. Everybody started taking his side. I had no friends. I had nowhere to go to. And in high school, you gotta have friends. I mean, you're nobody if you have no friends. Who are you with no friends? It's high school. And so I didn't know what to do at that point. I was crying at night. I My grades had a huge decline, and it was horrible. And a lot of that took grieving, you know. I had no foundation. I had to rebuild that in other people. And it was hard to trust other people after that. How do you trust people? Freshman year of high school. How do you trust people again? You've been fucked over by every single person. And it's just so hard. And I tried building that again. And I went back to her. The sophomore year of high school started, and she started going because she's a grade below me. She started going to the same school as me again, and started talking again. And homecoming was happening. Right, the start of sophomore year. Homecoming's just like it was like I don't know a month into the school year, something like that. I forget. I don't really remember. But I had asked her time and time again. I'm like, "You wanna go to homecoming with me?" She said no to me like 3 times, something like that. And finally, I get her to say yes. I get her to say yes to going to homecoming. And I'm like, "Yes, I get to go with the person that I love to homecoming. This is the best thing ever." So we go to homecoming, and I arrive there, and I check in through the front. I go down the stairs where the cafeteria is because that's where they were hosting the homecoming party, and I'm looking for her. I'm like, "Where is she? Where'd she go?" And I see her. She's dancing with my other best friend. Not the same one, not even the same one. The other best friend that had dropped the other dude, my other best friend who first did shit with my girl because he did that. Like, I trusted you because you did that, and now you're gonna do the same thing? And I don't mean just like fun dancing. They were dancing, they were laughing, having a great time. What the fuck? What how I just started building a new foundation, man, and you do this shit? And I had confronted him before. I was like, "Dude, do you have any feelings for her?" He said, "No," and I trusted that. I trusted that. For one more time, I trusted that. It was another lie. So then again, foundation crushed. No friends, nobody to go to. I mean, I was surrounded by people, but they weren't friends. They're all fake, and I knew that. So then again, I was stuck. I was feeling stuck. I was feeling like I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't trust anybody. Nobody around me wanted me around. Everybody just walked all over me. I didn't know what to do. It took a long time of thinking, of crying at night, thinking and just hating. Just complete hate. Just complete self-sabotage. Trying to get revenge, trying so hard to bring anything from my past that could be embarrassing, detrimental to them to light just to get back at them. Just to ruin their high school life. And all that did was get me embarrassed. And it brought me no satisfaction when they got hate. Didn't fix anything. Um, but after that, I didn't I didn't exactly know what to do, but I know that hating was not the right way. And trying to retaliate against that was not the right thing. Retaliating only gets you so far, and it doesn't bring you joy, and it hurts. I mean, it still hurts. I mean, it wasn't even that long ago. I'm only going into junior year of high school. I'm fucking scared, man. I'm like cool that I'm an upper freshman, but I'm scared, dude. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I'm still stuck. I'm still just learning to trust people again. I've got myself a girlfriend. I tried other relationships, but didn't really work out. Can't trust. And if there's no trust, you can't build a relationship with somebody. But a big thing that I did do was I went to the gym and I talked about it with somebody. I did have a friend. I had one close friend that I still trusted, and he didn't do shit. So, thank God. And me and him just tried to build off of each other. And if you're feeling stuck, I would say set a goal for yourself. Find somebody with that same goal and build off of each other. As long as you got that somebody, it doesn't have to be a partner. Just gotta have a friend, a close friend that you have deep talks about, then you work. It could be anything. It could be even studying, reading, anything. Go to the gym together. He motivated me. I'm really sad that I'm not keeping contact with him right now. No, he was a big motivation of going to the gym and just getting it all out and talking about both of our problems. And it really pushed us forward, you know. Wasn't as stuck because somebody else knew where I was. And that meant a lot. Having somebody that knows what's going on with you helps a lot. Having somebody there that would never, and it's hard to find somebody like that. But even searching for somebody like that pushes you forward and makes you want to meet new people, puts you in different situations. Always having a goal will never have you stuck. You focus on one thing for too long and lose it, you'll always feel stuck. You can't fix it. You can't fix somebody. You can't make somebody like you. You can't make somebody love you. You can't make somebody not cheat on you again. And so you feel stuck, and I'm trying so hard to not just be like, then don't be stuck. I'm a regular teenager. I'd say some shit like that. But set a goal for yourself. Where do you want to see yourself? Seriously. I mean, it sounds stupid. It sounds like every like gym bro on like TikTok is just like, "Oh yeah, like go hard, like stay hard, like set a goal, be there." But it's real though for your mental health. Set a mental Set a mental goal for yourself. Seriously. Whatever it is, accomplish something. Even if it's small, you know? Remembering somebody's name, learning a new thing, learning a new language, how to write in cursive, you know? Start a diary. Make a goal for that. Reach 100 pages of talking about your feelings. Make new friends. Seriously, set a goal for yourself. As long as you have a goal for yourself, you'll never be stuck thinking, what should I do next? Because you know what to do next. You may not know how to get there, but at least you have that goal. And if you don't know how to achieve that goal, then set a different goal. You know, never set something too high that you literally cannot achieve. If you know you can achieve it, it's good. It just set little goals and make them bigger as you go on. You know, make friends and then make real friends and then make friends that you can talk to. You know, learn how to write in cursive, then learn how to write an entire page in cursive, then write a book in cursive. Even a book. Write a book, dude. Do something, and you'll always, be working towards something. Maybe get a job, you know, keeping yourself busy, just setting a goal for yourself. Where do you want to be? And it may not even about needing to be somewhere. You know, if you're in high school, like you don't really need to do shit. You don't need to do anything. High school, man. Have fun. Do shit. I mean, I'm one to talk about fun. I don't do anything. Okay. I don't smoke, drink. I don't party. I'm a loser. Don't take high school so seriously. Things are going on, but they'll pass. As long as you have a goal and somewhere you want to be, just if something falls out, just know there's a place for you to be. There's always somewhere. There's always something out there for you to do. Shit, you could be an astronaut. You could be a policeman. You could be Elon Musk, dude. You could start a business, be rich. I mean, seriously, it's so easy to be rich now. No. I think we set limitations on ourselves. That's kind of what a goal is, but these limitations make you feel stuck as well. The limits on yourself. Well, can I really do that? Can I really learn that? If you think so, yeah. No, I heard this thing. You think you can't do something, can't. Think you can though. Can. You can. If you really set your mind on something, you can. You can learn to write a book in cursive. You can become an inspirational speaker. Seriously, you can become rich. If you're dedicated enough to something and set a goal for yourself that's so serious, you can. You can do anything you want. You may not be able to fly. You can fly a fucking jet though. That'd be sick. You can learn to fly. You could learn to fucking fly. Anything is possible. I mean, seriously, there is no limits. The sky isn't even the limit. You know, even the saying "the sky is the limit" it sets a limit on yourself. Let me tell you, there is no sky. You just keep going up. You just keep going. So think of that as setting a goal is you just keep going. Just keep hitting those goals and you just keep going and you can't stop. There's always another goal. Even when you're rich, there's another goal. Learn. You can learn many things. Even while being rich, you can become a scientist, astronaut, fireman, policeman, like anything. Literally anything. You could be a veterinarian. You can join the army. You can learn to fly a jet, learn to shoot guns. It's America, dude. Seriously. The limits are none. There are none. And I think realizing that is really hard when you don't have somebody that you know. You know, I'm only about to turn 17. I'm 16 right now. My birthday's in March, you know. So what the fuck do I know? I think that's a really bad thing to say though, because a lot of people can know, you know. I think I'm very underestimated by adults, by people. They think I'm immature. They think I don't know what I'm talking about. That's wrong. I think that's really belittling to think that of somebody. But that's enough about me. Set a goal. Seriously. Any goal. You'll reach it. You will reach it. Any goal. You will. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, then you surely as fuck cannot. Because how are you gonna do something if you think you can't do it? You know? And maybe you think you can and then you can't. It's not because you can't. Just need practice. You know? I don't know how to fucking whatever that stick is, you know, run and then it like bends and you go over there. I couldn't do that. And you know what? Me saying that means I cannot. But if I think I can, I can learn. I can learn to do that. I could. It's not that I something that I want to do, but I can. I can learn. That's one thing that you can say. I can learn to do that. Because it's not like you can't learn to do that. You can. There are no limitations. You know what? People in the Olympics, disabled people in the Olympics, do you think they said they can't? Do you think they said that they can't ever play basketball? I mean, there's disabled basketball. You can even play basketball in a fucking wheelchair. People in wheelchairs are playing basketball, and you're saying you can't learn cursive? Saying you can't learn how to jump like 40 inches in the air? Maybe you can't. You could, though, with a trampoline. You could. Like, seriously, you can do anything. So always keep that in the back of your mind, and you'll become the most powerful person in the room. They may not know it yet, but you know it. And that's what's so important. That you know you can do anything. Seriously. There's no limits on you. You are your only limit. Fuck, what did I even just say? You are your only limit. Up here. That's your limit. You limit yourself. You tell yourself you can't do that. You start saying you can, just gears start turning and you're like, I can. You're growing. You just become this unstoppable force. You just need to start believing in yourself. That starts by setting goals. Seriously. And get a friend. Seriously. Just get a friend. I know I'm ranting for fucking 30 minutes. Yap sesh, but get a friend. Get a good friend. And that's hard to find. Hard to start a relationship like that. Hard to find one. People fucking suck, dude. People fucking suck. But there's good ones. Find somebody that you can rely on. That's the end of my yap sesh. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I enjoy yapping. And there'll be more. And sorry for my voice cracks. I'm fucking 16. Peace.